make sure that your kids are playing catch with a purpose and not just playing catch to warm up. We've seen this a lot where they tell the kids, coach said before practice, okay, run a lap and then go throw. And so they run a lap, and then the kids are over there throwing the ball, and they're goofing around. The coaches are on their cell phones or talking to each other about something else, and A, someone could get hurt, or B, they're not learning how to catch the ball the right way. They're not learning how to throw the ball the right way. Throwing and catching at this age is not a warm-up activity. I mean, it's a practice. I mean, it's a struggle for some of these kids. So please don't just send your kids out to the outfield and have them play catch without a coach there.
So your question to us would be, well, how do you make throwing and catching warm-ups a drill? By throwing to 4 quadrants. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and in, up and away, down and in, down and away. Okay? And you not only do you give them a chance to target practice, but you find out maybe some of these kids will have an aptitude as pitchers. So you always give them, hey, you just don't throw to warm up. Okay, you throw for a purpose.
Yeah, and walk down the line. I mean, make sure the kids, for the young ages, make sure they're catching fingers up, fingers down. Make sure they're catching with 2 hands. Make sure they're stepping with the opposite foot. You know, and then they get older, make sure they're not catching like this. Because the older kids, when you get older, the young kids just going to be, please catch the ball, no one get hurt. That's your focus. All right, and then work on making sure the fingers are up, fingers are down, 2 hands, they're stepping with the opposite foot. As they get older and the kids start to understand some of those concepts and they're catching the ball, make sure they don't catch like this. Make sure they're working on active catch, sliding, catching the ball in the center of their body. So they're not just, I call it swatting flies.
And the biggest fear the biggest problem with younger kids is fear of the baseball. Whether it's just a baseball or it's whether Incrediballs that we warm up with. So that's a tough job for a coach to make them get over their fears.
Any questions about practice organization? Feel pretty comfortable with that? Okay. I think you're going to see a big difference just by being persistent, sticking to 1 or 2 objectives, and working that into your practice plan throughout the season. And don't be afraid to repeat. Don't be afraid to repeat the same practice plan 3 times in a row. The kids will not get bored of it. They're just going to learn from it and get better. I used to think that. Oh, I can't repeat this. I did this yesterday. Just hammer away at it. Hammer away at it until you feel like they get it.